Howdy, y'all. Welcome. It's time. It's the weekend. We made it. Yay. I could talk again. Also, yay. How's it going, y'all? It's gonna be a chill stream tonight. It's late. It's late. You know, I wanted to stream a little bit yesterday, but I got a cold. It was kind of nasty, actually. Like, it was like one of those, like, you don't really feel like too terrible, but there's like the one thing that really annoys you with it. For me, there was like a dry spot in the back of my throat. So like I was coughing all day. There was no chance I was going to be able to stream. But I made it through. We powered through it. It might come back after not talking all week, but you know, I'll deal with that later. But aside from that, you know, I miss y'all. It's been a day. It's been a week. It's been, yeah, it's just been a thing. But we're gonna be hanging out a little bit tonight. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna do a little bit of leveling and basically just hang out a while away these late night hours together and see what you guys are up to. What all have I missed? You know, that kind of thing. The other big thing is that, you know, it's been a couple days and I've been trying to figure out what we should be streaming next. Obviously we still have like some FF10 Ooh, that's new. We obviously still have some FF10 but now that we're done with Pragmata, I don't know. It's kind of tricky. I gotta figure out some new stuff. We got to figure out some new things. We can, I guess, always go back to Deadlock or something like that. It's been a while since I've hopped into there, so might not be the worst of ideas. But yeah, you know, we've got a whole lot of new things available. But that being said, you know, welcome back everybody. I hope you guys had a good week. I hope you have a good start to your weekend. That's what we're gonna be doing right here, is kicking things off. I keep thinking it's already Friday. Well, I guess Saturday at this point, but it's not. So, you know, that's good. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow being like, oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow, and then it's gonna end up being like, oh wait, no, I don't have to work for like another 2 days. So that's kind of nice. Gives us some time to plan some things. But yeah, it's just it's been a weird couple of. I mean, I would say it's been a weird couple of weeks in terms of our streaming stuff. It's really just been a weird couple of months in general. So yeah, there's just a lot going on. TUV, STV. Okay, I think we have everything here, don't we? I think we have everything. So let me see. Can I go to the Sea of Ash? I can go to the Sea of Ash with this ship. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. They're slowly getting up there. I've still got the last submarine. I've still got the last one that can handle like any final areas that I have not unlocked yet. Oh God, my bags. Oh no, my bags. Oh, it's so much stuff. We're just gonna go down the line, I guess. Okay, that works. It's only 2. Sure, why not? But yeah, it's just been a weird couple of months. So you know, I figured we'd kind of hang out a little bit, talk about some of that as I try not to knock over this soda that's on my desk. I need to do some spring cleaning is what I really need. Oh, maybe I'll do that this weekend. But yeah, you know, I figured we'd just kind of hang out, chat. You know, talk about some video games, talk about life, just talk about everything that's kind of going on and how things are going. You know, I like it whenever I'm able to touch base with you guys, make sure everyone's doing all right, make sure you guys know what's going on with the channel and all of that. Yeah, you know, first of all, the big thing is that I've been playing a lot of Red Dead. I tried, you know, I finished the main story, so I've been trying to do Red Dead Online, and I really like it. but it's got some issues. I was almost going to stream that tonight. Yeah, it's got some issues, to say the least. You know, there's two really big ones in particular. First of all, there's just rampant hacking everywhere. They just really don't appear to have any wherewithal to change it. I think the game's too old at this point for them to really care. And then the other thing is there's a lot of server disconnects, and those two things are probably related if you really think about it, right? So yeah, that's been balsa wood lumber. Do I need that for anything? I don't know. We're gonna put this back here. Oh, the true gold sand and hard silver sand, I think we can just sell that. I think we'll be okay with that. But yeah, those two things are probably connected, the hacking and the disconnects. It really wasn't too bad most of the day, but I don't know, about an hour or so ago, it started getting really bad, like really, really bad. Like I couldn't play for more than like 10 minutes without it disconnecting. And when the hacking and that kind of stuff starts happening, like you just like die instantly to like a Bolero spam from across the map. It's also, whenever that happens, it's been disconnecting my router somehow. I don't know if it's like DDoSing it or what. So yeah, we probably won't be able to like stream a whole lot of that. But it is something that I've been playing in my off time. I am enjoying it. It's just, if the game actually did not have all of these issues, if Rockstar actually put a little bit of effort into actually like maintaining the game, I think it would be one of my favorite MMOs out there. I truly think that. Just a big, open, gorgeous world. You know, not a whole lot in terms of like quests and that kind of thing, but it's just, there's a lot of variety and ways you can build and do your stuff and just kind of like roam about. I really like that. I really, really like it. You know, it's all the stuff that we talked about with the main game, just sometimes having other players around, and you get to be yourself instead of like playing Arthur or you know, John or whatever. So I do enjoy that aspect of it a lot. It's just I just wish that these companies would, you know, actually maintain their games that they put all of this effort into building, right? But you know, it makes like 10 times less than GTA, so I guess they've got their priorities or whatever. Yeah. that's just kind of what I've been doing in my sick days. Right, it is just kind of roaming around a little bit. I've been doing that. I finished watching Cinderella Grey for like my second playthrough. That was my second watch through. That was like a part of my work week too. Just like sitting and vegging out and enjoying not having a super busy hotel this time around. Last week was kind of nuts. This week was a lot more chill. So, you know, it was kind of needed. Just to, I don't know, just veg out a little bit, just not think for a good while. It's been a while since I've had a couple of decent days of just not thinking. You know, it's like I said, it's been a weird couple of months. It's been a weird couple of months. A lot of stuff happening in the VTuber space, the male VTuber space in particular, and I've talked about it a little bit before. But it does kind of mean having to like go onto the back foot and like try and, I don't know, reprioritize a couple things or come up with new ideas. I can buy 2 of those, sure. So yeah, you know, some of the future plans and some of the ideas that I've had, we're gonna have to change them because I cannot control the industry around me, right? So you know, on the one hand, that means there's a lot of opportunity. On the other hand, it means, I don't know. On the other hand, it means, you know, I guess we're just going to be doing this and continuing to do this as a hobby for now and see where it goes, you know? But you know, in combination with some of the stuff going on in real life, that does like kind of change priorities, right? In trying to figure out what we're going to be doing, with the channel, and what we're going to be doing with the streams, and the kind of streams we're going to be doing. And basically, am I going to eventually have a career, or am I going to be working customer service the rest of my life? That's kind of, if you want to take the big picture look at things, that's kind of the struggle that I'm dealing with some of the announcements over the past couple of months in the male VTuber space. There's not really a whole lot of options for us now. So, you know, we're going to continue doing this and have some fun with it as I can. But I'm going to have to try and think of some new things. I have to try and think of some new things that might be a little different than what I originally had planned. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm on my Sam, right? Yes. Oh God. My Sam, my poor Sam. What am I even at on it? Okay, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's okay. Oh yeah, I tried to do this dignified visitor quest, but as you can see, I'm still in Ironworks gear, so I got absolutely murdered. I mean, I guess we can go take a look. Guess we can go look and let's see if I can redo it at all. I don't know. See, the problem with this one is it's not one of those. It's not a solo duty. It's like just an open world. It has like the purple ring around it, so there's no way I can switch it to like easy mode. I just have to get the gear and level up, I guess. Which is fine. It's okay. We'll get through it. It's just the little bit more to deal with. No, I can't go into Baja while I'm queued up. I guess we can go out and grind some fates. It's not like a whole lot of paste, but it'll give me something, right? It is just anywhere, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's anywhere. I can really do it wherever I feel like doing it. Nice. If I can find them. Feel like I have not done a whole lot of fates in Kozama Uka. We're going to go to Okanu. Wait, no, I have done a lot there. I think it's Urkopacha that I haven't done a whole lot of. Right, which one's my Pelu Pelu and which one's my Big Birds? Oh. To catch a merchant? Oh, that's for my, I guess that's for the Allied Society quest, huh? Haven't really even looked at that in a while. We've got so much catching up to do. We've got so much to do before to 8.0 or whatever, right? So, you know, I'll worry about that as I get to it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard. Boom. Alright, I'm not worried about finishing this before the timer. I am worried about finishing this before Q-Pops. Let's take a look. Ugh. They go down pretty fast, though. Some of these, like, if you try doing them solo, it feels like it just takes forever. They just got so much HP. This one, not bad. There we go. Yeah, we're doing all right. The meters are moving. All right. But yeah, you know, speaking of just new things coming up, like we gotta find some games. We gotta find some games to play. Probably older games. I feel like You know, I really like Pragmata, but it's not a situation where I can keep spending like $50 on new games every 2 weeks. It's just not sustainable. All right. I really want to play Forza Horizon 6. I really liked Forza, but I don't think I could justify like what is it, $70 or whatever for a new game. And like I liked the last one for being my first experience with the franchise and not really playing a whole lot of racing games in recent years. But I don't know if I liked it like $70 worth, right? Like Red Dead was a nice break because it was only $15 on Steam sale. I tried to look and see if there was anything else up on sale like lately, but I guess they did just have like the spring sale and Square Enix sale and a whole lot of other stuff. So it might be a little bit before we really get some deep discounts, but I'm not opposed to trying something. The tricky part is just trying to find something that's not an RPG. You guys know I love my RPGs. You also know that they take like 5 years for us to finish. So yeah, we gotta balance it a little bit, right? We've got to find some kind of medium in there. So yeah, if we look at something else, it's going to be another game that you know, it'll just be kind of like a casual hop in every now and then kind of thing. If it's got like a little bit of a story, that's fine. But it's not something that we can really like sit down and it's not, yeah, we don't want to be wasting another 6 months on it. We've already been doing that on FF10 already. I feel like we were making good progress there for a while and then new jobs started, everything happened, things get sidetracked, you know. But yeah, you know, there's always deadlock. I haven't really kept up to date with any of the balance changes or anything like that, so I don't know what all is new or is different from the last time that we streamed it. But I'm not opposed to that. The big one that I really want is Monsters and Memories, but one thing is I don't know what the streaming situation is for that. It is still very much an early access / closed beta, so I'm guessing invites at the current stage are not going to allow streaming. But eventually, hopefully they will. Hopefully they will. And you know, we've done some EverQuest and stuff on stream, so you know, if you like that kind of thing and like the old school MMO kind of situation, that one should be a lot of fun. But we have to first of all get an invite first, or wait until early access, which isn't until like September. And I think it's going to be like $15 a month. So hopefully I can at least get an invite to test it to see if I would like it enough to pay for it for a month or two. But we'll just wait and see. But yeah, aside from that, I don't really know what all is like the new thing right now. Right? Everyone that I've been watching lately has been going back to repo. So, you know, I don't know if there's really a whole lot right now until Amanusia comes out, until the next Capcom game hits the market, right? So yeah, we'll just wait and see. But there's always going to be this. You know, this is the old reliable. We've got plenty to do. Okay, this will be interesting because I have like no buttons. Okay. Yeah, I have no buttons in here, but hey, at least I have my AoE. I tried to do Brayflox's on one of my roulettes earlier. I didn't even have AoE, so you know, this is progress. Okay. Oh. I mean, all I can really do is just spam this, right? The only thing afforded me right now. I'm trying, guys. Hang in there. Come on, Fuga. You got this. I don't even know what AoE Black Mage has at this level. It's been a while since I played Black Mage. That's another job that I'm really gonna like the evolved version of. Just help me remember everything that I've forgotten over the years. Whoop. Get back here. Get back here. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Whoop. I wish I had at least my combo. So I would have one more button to press. Hey, look at it. I can just click it. I can just click it old school like that and not even have to worry. Ooh. So that's high quality gameplay. I am liking Sam. I forgot a lot about it, but I'm slowly getting back into the rhythm of it. It just, you know, it takes a bit. It takes a bit. They keep, come on, he keeps moving right as I'm trying to get behind. True north. Why would I press that? That's too much thinking. That's too much thinking for this time of night. We're just here to chill. I don't want to have to think. There we go. I think the worst part of this is that I'm not even going to get any gear from it. I mean, I guess I can go get tombstone gear, but I've been trying to avoid buying a bunch of tombstone gear each time because it just takes up so much space in my bags. I don't want to have to go through all of that again. I know I've got a little bit more space now that they've cleaned out a little bit, but it's still not enough. It adds up, man. All right. Well, at the very least, I get my dot, so that's good. Oh no. All right. Ugh. Hey, good job. You have a tank that knows how to stun. All right. That's progress. Haven't seen that in a good while. Thank you, Ileana. Alright. I can definitely see why Sam really pump out some crazy damage. Like, they are very selfish. I don't even think I have like any kind of... I don't think I even really have much of like a 2-minute cooldown kind of thing. I'm sure I get one eventually. But definitely not something for like the whole party, right? I guess the other thing is I need to go and finish Hildebrand's quest. They did patch that, right? I think they did. I think that was part of the hot fixes. So I think we should be able to do them without it like black screening on us. It's been a while since we've had to worry about that in this game. You know, it's keeping us on our toes. And I guess it is kind of fitting that of all the quests to cause it, it would be a Hildy quest, right? Back here. Yeah, back here. You manservants. Oh, manor servitors. Okay. They're manservants now. I gotta say, for as boring as pressing this one button is, the sound is really satisfying when it hits all of them like that. There's just something very, very, very calming about the whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Come on. There we go. All right. We'll probably do an alliance raid and then head off to Baja. I don't know. Bosch is going to be kind of tricky this time of night. I have not had much luck the past couple of days trying to get in. There just hasn't been anyone there. Even on the few times that I'm able to like data transfer over to Ether, it's still been kind of slim pickings. And it's like, you know, there's other ways to level, but the Bosch is so much faster than like all of those. So, you know, do I want to spend several days leveling up like one of my jobs to 80? Or do I just want to breeze through them in a couple of hours doing CEs, right? I haven't even really, well, not even Ether, like Primal has been kind of slim. I've not been able to even get into Ether. It's been completely blocked off. I think we're going after you. Yes. There we go. I did see the GG Murren has her poll up. Which server does she want the Grim Tomos to go on? It'll be on Primal. Sadly, I don't think we can get her here onto Crystal. I think we're still pretty full up. But that is exciting. That's very, very exciting. Until she started getting back into it after FanFest, we really had just like a Fubuki to rely on for all of our FF14 content. There we go. Girl DM, I guess. You know, considering she's dating one of the VAs. I guess that checks out, right? But again, Twitch streamers, I don't watch them. Just my hollows. Just my hollows, right? It's just been Fubuki. I would like to see Gigi like start streaming, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think she said that she is going to try streaming Dawn Trail. We'll see. We'll just wait and see. There we go. Maybe I can get into the Grim Tomo FC, and she can help me finally finish T. Please. I'm gonna bring that up every stream until I finally find a group to help me get through T. I'm still a little salty about the static that died. I am. I can't lie. I'm still very salty about it. I had so much hope finally getting into one, and then they just turned out to not be good. You know, as tends to be the case. Good call. Oh, that one's the okay. That's fine. It'll die on its own with that dot going. It's cool. Don't worry about it. But do I have kick? I can't remember if I have kick as a melee DPS. I think I do. Maybe I should put that on the bars. Maybe. Oh. God damn it. Oh, okay, I see. I feel like I have not done this one all that much since they did the rework. Oh yeah, I guess that's my job now, isn't it? I keep forgetting. I never play melee, so I never get to press the limit break. I don't even think that got me a level. No, it didn't. Of course it didn't. But I can't do alliance raids because I don't have... Oh, what is going on? What is going on with my gear? I don't think I have anything else I can get. Okay. I mean, I guess... Would it be? I can't remember what level I need to start going to Rogger's Reach. Ooh. feel like I have to do this every time. I feel like this is not the first time I've had to go city to city trying to figure out where I get my tombstone gear. Oh, level 70. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't think. Wait a second. I keep forgetting about Idleshire. I keep forgetting about here. I haven't been here in a while. It's me. I'm the one that keeps forgetting about Chloe. I never do my bingo board. It's me. I'm the bad player. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't even know if we have tombstone gear here. I'll be honest. I really don't. Take a look. Do I even have enough for tombstone gear? Okay. Okay, so I do need the Pancratiast. Okay. Do I have enough to buy it all out? Sure, let's go with it. I don't know if I do, but I'm doing it anyways. You'd think that they would make the old stuff significantly cheaper after all this time. Like, who is really buying all of this except nerds like me who are very bad at remembering things? I mean, really? Really? I mean, I guess they need like some kind of money sink or something. I don't know. I don't know. Still need 235. That's rough, buddy. I don't think I've got enough. Take a look. Oh, hey, I can buy one. I can buy one thing. What's my lowest? Joker ring? Definitely not the earring. Okay, there we go. We'll just go with it. Why not? Still so far behind. All right, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. How much do I need for my weapons? Okay. All right, main scenario it is. We might be here a bit. We might be here a bit. All right. Well, at least it's a good sign that it feels like my voice is holding up. You never know coming off of like a week of not talking. Didn't even really have like all that many customers to talk to. I didn't really have that many staying with us at the hotel. So it was, yeah, it was a little... It's been a week of silence. I feel like I'm like living some kind of monk life. Sitting in my single room most days. Not talking. Maybe going out to like get some fast food or something if I'm really hungry. It's very much an ascetic lifestyle, I guess. Not by choice. There's just not a whole lot going on around here. I need to make a trip at some point. I need a vacation. The good news is like I might take one soon. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Obviously, I've still got the student loan payments and stuff to worry about. But I'm doing good on those. It's getting paid down, and I'm still having a little bit left over at the end of the month. So that's been like slowly going up. It's getting to the point where, yeah, I might be able to afford like just leaving a little bit, and not just a vacation up to like my nearest city, but like an actual vacation somewhere that's not here. I haven't taken one in... It's been at least 5 years. It's been at least 5 years since I've really left the state. And even before that, those vacations were pretty small. Visited my best buddy in Chi-Town, and then big old Chicago. That was a good vacation. That was like probably my last actual trip. But aside from that, it's just been like weekend trips here and there for like concerts and stuff. So, yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time. Between Red Dead Online, like, inspiring me to go visit some national parks, and then just wanting to finally use my passport. I don't know if I've quite got enough to, like, go visit Japan yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. But, it's still a ways to go. So, yeah. We'll just see how it goes. So if I disappear for a couple weeks, assume I have fled the country for a little while. I desperately need it. I've never left. I've never left here. I've never been able to use my passport. So I would like to finally be able to do that. So that might be something I can do by the end of the year. I don't know. Maybe not by the end of the year. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself there. But eventually. But yeah, it is nice to finally feel like I have progress in my life again, at least a little bit. The tricky part though is that, with all of this stuff going on with the streaming situation, I also need to be saving up to hopefully move and leave here permanently again. So yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. I talked about it a little bit before, with the male VTuber situation, but I'm very much, I want to work for someone. I can't keep doing this independently. We're just I appreciate everyone that is here, that has watched the channel. I guess it's been 3 years now. In fact, it might even be today. I'd have to go back and look through my YouTube videos. But we've been VTubing for 3 years this month. And, I appreciate everyone that's come in and stopped by and watched my videos and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. It's definitely been a journey, and it kind of solidified the kind of things that I want to keep doing, which is streaming. But it's also at a situation where I can't keep doing it myself. And, we've slowed down a lot. We slowed down a lot. There's just some things I cannot do without some kind of company or sponsorship backing behind me, in terms of being able to do this like as a job, right? So yeah, there's been a lot of changes in the VTubing space, male VTubing specifically, that kind of throws a wrench in a lot of that. And I don't really worry too much about numbers. I'm just a very bored person. So I just kind of hang it, hop in here whenever I feel like it, just to kill some time and say hi. But at a certain point, I do have to be like, okay, this is really slowed down. What can I do? What can I not do? What's out of my hands? That kind of stuff. And yeah, with a lot of the news that's been hitting up, it does make things a lot more difficult, trying to navigate that situation and what that means real life wise, right? Which includes, moving and all of these big things. So yeah, I don't really know how it's going to go. I know that I do want to be out of this area. This is the area I grew up in, but it's not the area that I've stayed in the entire time, right? I've talked about it a lot. I lived in LA for a good amount of time. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation where you feel like you never had a home and then you find one, right? Like, I've never really felt like the area that I grew up and lived in through most of my life has ever really been my home. There's a lot of differences in lifestyles, a lot of differences in opinions, and just overall goals from a lot of the people around here. And whenever I moved to LA, like, everything suddenly made sense, right? Everything was like, okay, this is my place. I get this place. I understand it. You know, the people love to, they're like, oh, it's so expensive and LA sucks and all the traffic and all this stuff. Like even people in LA like to talk down on LA. For me personally though, like it's my home. I love the city. I loved being there. I loved everything about it. And, you know, I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you've had to leave a place like this. You know, I know when Takanashi Kiara, you know, first joined Hololive, she had that time where she had to leave Japan. And, yeah, it was, there were some tears shed and all this other stuff. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, she'll be able to go back for work and all of this other stuff. It's not quite like that. Like it's very different just temporarily visiting a place that you feel like is your home compared to having to leave it like through no fault of your own, right? Or not by choice. You know, leaving a big city, leaving LA, like it feels like a piece of your soul is missing, right? Like that's what it feels like. It's like a really bad breakup. maybe even in certain respects even worse than a really bad breakup, right? Like it feels like a part of you is left behind, right? So a lot of everything that I've been doing in the time since I've left has really been about trying to get back there one way or the other. Even starting this channel and actually starting to utilize the streaming that I was just kind of sitting on for a long time and didn't really do anything with. All of that is in the service of trying to get back home. Really more than anything else. Like I have tried so many different things and tried so many different hobbies and careers and even went and got a degree in the hopes of getting back home. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at with the streaming situation. Like, how can I get this into a place where it will get me back home? That's what it's all about. Because I feel like this is what I moved out to LA to do is create entertainment of some kind. Maybe not necessarily like jokey funny mans, but you know, just having good connections with people and telling interesting things and entertaining people in ways that I feel like I can do that, whether it's just being a nice soft voice at 3 o'clock in the morning for you guys to fall asleep to, or as someone to just kind of listen to in the background at work, or someone that makes you think about things, right? Like that's what this channel is here for. It's what I feel like I was built to do. So I would like this to be the way I get back out there. But, you know, with a lot of the things going on, without really having too many big agencies that handle male VTubers anymore, like I don't know how it's going to go. I really don't. And that does, you know, it doesn't worry me or anything like that. Like, I'm not sad about it or upset or anything. It's more like a problem that needs to be solved. But it does mean, like, thinking about, okay, like, how long are we going to keep doing this if we're not seeing some progress, right? And that's not to say that I'm not still applying to real life flesh jobs, right? We're not at the point of this channel where I don't have to worry about that yet. So, you know, I still do look, but you know, it's a situation, just more of like just a personal situation than anything you guys need to worry about. It's like, you know, when do I personally decide, like, okay, I will take a job or a situation that I don't really enjoy and might possibly last until the end of my life, right? To be able to stay out in LA. I would like to not be in that situation, I would like to do something that I actually enjoy. But at a certain point, you know, decisions are going to have to be made. And that's kind of just what I've been mulling over for the past, I don't know, 2 months, 2 or 3 months. Like I said, I don't think the streaming is going to be going anywhere anytime soon, as long as I have the time to do it. You know, if I do end up picking up a big fancy, you know, a big adult job and pull up my bootstraps, right? You know, it's going to depend on what kind of hours I'm going to be working doing that, right? But for the most part, I don't think streaming is going to be going anywhere for this channel, for you guys. I don't think that's anything you're going to have to concern yourself about for a while. But it is something that I've been thinking about, right? Yep, come on. There we go. Look at us. All right. Which I don't mean to get like down. I don't want this to feel like it's like super depressing or anything. It's not meant to be. It's just me kind of musing and letting you guys know what exactly is happening. Just, you know, I feel like a lot of people are kind of in this same kind of situation right now. Just at a point in life and the state of things around us that makes a lot of this, I don't know, just kind of, there's just a lot of anxiety going around right now, and I don't think I'm alone in wondering about a lot of this, right? We're all trying to figure our shit out, I guess is the best way to describe it. All right, I hope I'm not the one that's screwing this up, because I feel like this is taking way, way too long. There's no reason he should not have been down like 20 seconds ago. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that. Yeah, usually Magitech Guardian he's down like real fast. I mean, who knows? Maybe it is me. I am the new Sam. I am the new... I don't know how to study the blade. I've spent very little time studying the blade. I also have not spent a whole lot of time like flirting and going on dates. So you know what? I've lost out on every part of me. I don't get anything out of any of it. All right, at least, you know, we've got a lot of time to chat, but at least it's fairly easy. I feel like the actual time that I'm paying attention in Praetorium nowadays, it's much faster. I feel like there's just not as much fighting involved, which is nice. I like it. It just kind of, you zip from one end to the other and you're good to go. Oop. Oop. All right. Now the question is, am I going to have enough homestones to buy a weapon after this? Probably not. If I had to guess. I mean, I can go and spend gold, spend gil. I hate spending gil on weapon stuff. Like even like the leveling things, right? Like that's probably the easiest way to do it, is I should probably just go to like Kugane and like just buy a bunch of stuff. But the problem is that it's all common gear, which means I can't just spam the storm collector and turn it all in when I'm done with it. I have to actually go back in to the armory chest and sell it by hand. That's just a bridge too far. That's a bridge too far. I don't want to have to sell anything to a vendor if I don't have to. So if I can get it through a tombstone weapon and just make things a lot easier, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, Nero. I wonder what he's been up to. Feel like we haven't seen him in a bit. It's been a good while. Maybe he'll be coming along with us onto the 4th. Wear those cool glasses. Gotta be careful, man. Snow can cause sunburns if you're not careful. It just reflects right back at you. He needs those sunglasses. Actually, come to think of it, I need to take a look at the dates. Isn't the next FanFest in July? I gotta look. It's, yeah, I've forgotten. I've been so focused on just like saving a little bit of money because I do want to go to Gateway Fate in St. Louis later this year. So like that's like the majority of my convention thought right now. It's a little late in the convention season, I think. Like I feel like by September most conventions are kind of done and out of the way. But it's the closest one to me, and I've heard it's pretty fun, and I haven't been to like an actual convention in probably since I left LA. So at least 7-8 years now, I think. So yeah, I miss conventions. I think that's one of those things, you know, speaking of leaving home, I think that's one of the things I miss most is just convention season and having that kind of stuff going on around you. Like if I had the opportunity, I absolutely would have gone to FanFest. Unfortunately, I did not, I did not win the lottery. I did not win the lottery, and I'm not big enough to get an invite. So, you know, that's okay. Maybe someday in the future I'll luck out, because I would really like to go. I've already like thought about how I would handle it, because I would like to do my Red Mage cosplay, like my actual outfit that I have in game. Look a little different on me than, you know, an angry blue lizard, but it's such a, I like my fit. I like my glam. I think I did a good job on it, but I have no idea how to do it. So yeah, I gotta figure some stuff out. I need to ask my parents how to sew. My mom did alterations for many years. She can do it. She can teach me. I need to learn that kind of stuff anyways. How to sew a button, probably not a bad idea. I know you can like YouTube a lot of it nowadays, but still, it doesn't beat asking the mom that's done it for like ever and has all the equipment. She definitely has like the typical grandma box, you know, the cookie tin that's full of nothing but different types of threads. She absolutely has one of those. I don't know if it's in a cookie tin, but I know she's got a lot. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to a convention, and probably even longer since I cosplayed. Last time I cosplayed was, I think the year that Constantine, the TV show, was first coming out. Yeah, because we had a big Constantine meetup and actually got to meet Matt Ryan and like a whole lot of stuff. He's an interesting guy. But he's very much Constantine. I'll just put it that way. He's nice. He just, yeah, he's got an aura. Just put it that way. Yeah, it was fun because I found like Constantine's trench coat like at a Goodwill in LA, and I mean it was perfect. It was straight on his jacket. So I saw that. I was like, yep, that's what I'm cosplaying this year for Comic-Con. I even bleached my hair. I did a very bad job of bleaching my hair, but I did. I had to go all out. I think there's probably some photos out there of the meetup somewhere. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I like cosplaying. I've never been able to afford doing like the big fancy ones. Like some of those guys, like they're dropping $1,000-$2,000 on some of those outfits. All right, here we go. It's always interesting, like how whimsical this music is for being Nero. He's got the little bell chimes in the background, you know. Remember the Keanu Reeves movie? Yeah, I mean it's a good one. Supposedly they're working on another one because he really liked doing it too. I need to watch it again. I feel like it's one of those movies that everyone just kind of like really hated when it first came out, but as time goes on, and people like have a lot more respect for it and what it was trying to do. It's been ages since I've watched it, but I would like to give it another go, especially now that I actually know a little bit more about Constantine. All right. Is our Black Mage going to be doing enough damage this time? Let's find out. That Magitech guard went down so slow. And I don't want to be spending an hour on Nero. You stop that. All right. Going for them? Okay. Oh, he's just gonna run at it, huh? All right. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Oop. All right, yeah, this is going way slower. I'm not as confident. I mean, we'll get it down. I'm sure just the tank and I could probably do it if we really needed. But it's gonna take a bit. Oop. Nice. Feel of suffering. Buddy, that is just the sun and moon cycle to me. That is every day. Oop. Alright. I really hope that I can buy my weapon. I really hope so. If for no other reason than, I don't know, I like Samurai, but it definitely feels a lot better when you've got all of your Sen, right? Like, you really need all three for it to start coming together. All right. Well, on the plus side, this should put me at 61 after we get done with Gaius' speech. I think 60, yeah, 61's like the next level of buyable items if I decide to do that. If I decide to grit my teeth and sell things back to the vendor when I'm done. That is the nice thing, though, is that now that I'm getting most of these classes up to 80, I no longer have to worry about all the old gear. Like, it's not spread across like a bunch of different gear sets anymore. Once I'm done, they're done. Love it. I need to be getting my crafters back up. Like, I am an Omni crafter, but I want to make sure that we're like in tip-top shape for the end of the expansion. That includes finishing all the moons. Three moons. 3 wolf moons. Ooh. Would it be 3 Roth moons? I think it would be 3 Roth moons now. All right. I mean, I guess worst case situation is I don't get the relics for some of them. As long as they're all 100, then we can just kind of jump into the next expansion pretty quickly with them. But anything that makes it a little bit easier to like get into the end game, and most importantly, make me some money. LB 2 of the clones. Nice. That's a good idea. I haven't seen that strat in a while. That's the big brains. That's why they're the tank and I'm not.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby.
Yeah, I keep forgetting this one's got voiced. Yeah, I would like to get all of them to 80. The actual like actual jobs. But yeah, you know, the crafting stuff, I think that's going to be my moneymaker. You know, I've been trying to sell these trader house walls for a long time. But the thing that you got to remember with house walls is that it also means you have to have houses going up for sale and people like wanting to buy those walls. So it gets a little tricky. There's really not a whole lot of demand, and especially because they're like starter walls. You can get the trader stuff like right off the bat. Now carbuncle and moogle stuff, those probably still sell fairly regularly.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Oh, say the line. But yeah, so far the submarines, they have not been the cash cow that I was hoping. I kept hearing all of this stuff like, oh yeah, this is where the big money is. Not so far. Now, to be fair, I have not gotten to a lot of the areas that drop like the really cool loot, right? And I still need to upgrade some ships too. I've started the next hull, but yeah, you really got to get those rare items, those studio skylights and stuff. That's really what I want more than anything else are the studio items.
Fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind, which is strange, is it not?
Is it? Is it though? I think we're all a little hypocritical these days. That's just humanity.
Understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down?
Almost like another impact? A third impact, perhaps?
So long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from
Alright guys, we'll get in the robot. Just hang on for another year. We'll be there.
And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is
You can go
this
Super
unknown
Saiyan now.
to your masters, which
I am very
prompts the
excited about it though.
question,
I think I posted it on Blue Sky, but I did do a rewatch of
even the great Louis Suave
the Ava Rebirth series, the four movies. I forgot a lot. Like the first one is basically like a shot-for-shot remake, right? And then it kind of starts going off the rails real fast. But it was very good. I still very much enjoy it. I don't mind watching the original series all that much either. It's very long. It's a lot. It's hard for me to sit down and watch series these days. I'm still like in the middle of some K-dramas that I just have not had time to sit and watch yet. But I did finally get some like Bluetooth earbuds, some like cheap $15 ones from Walmart. So I can finally start watching things on my phone at work, which would be nice. I used to be like a naysayer. Like, ew, it's a phone screen. How could you watch something so small? But, you know, when it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're sitting alone in an empty lobby, you come up with all kinds of things to keep yourself occupied. I wouldn't mind getting a Steam Deck. I think those are still a little bit out of my price range right now. I might get a Steam controller. We'll see. The problem with the Steam controller is that, like a lot of modern peripherals, it's USB-C, and I do not have a USB-C plug on my PC. But it looks really cool, and I've talked quite a bit about how my Xbox controller is just, it's a decade old at this point. It's still going strong, but it's about time. And I feel like the Steam controller might be the way to do it. But yeah, you know, I really want one, but I don't have USB-C, so it kind of puts a little bit of a damper on it, I guess. Nice. Here we go. Oh. You stop that. Hey, there we go. I don't even know if it's worth it using Goken when it's a single target like this, or if I should just like keep spamming the dot. It just it's another one of those weird little quirks of being so underleveled. Not having my buttons. Like at this point, I'm not even entirely sure I would completely remember all of my combos. I gotta remember my keybinds for the others. That's how rough it is. That's how long it's been since I've been able to use my full gauge. Okay. Nice. Good job, everybody. Oop. Safe. Nice, nice, nice. All right. I feel like Gaius is going down a little bit faster. Maybe it's just, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played Black Mage. So maybe it's just, they need a little bit more time to ramp up on lower level dungeons like this. Could very well be the case. Oop. Nice. Oop. All right. All right, do your thing, BLM. Not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, got it. All right. God, I'm trying. Why is it taking so long? There we go. I don't know the last time that I've seen this go over 50. Good job. Cool. All right, Heels, this is all you. Ah, flashbang. I'm kind of surprised they haven't changed that, to be honest, because they've adjusted it before for other situations. In fact, didn't they do that for the Dawn Trail intro? Like the opening screen? I think they did, didn't they? It was like too bright when it launched initially. Or maybe it was Endwalker, I can't remember. Alright. Can I buy my stuff? Guess we'll see. I need a new weapon. That's like the big holdup right now. No. Dang. That's so close. Can I get the 240 weapons? No. That's fine. It's fine. I'll learn to deal with it. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Well, if I can't go into Alliance raids... I mean, I guess I could. What else do I need leveled? What else? I mean, I guess I could go in as Summoner. I can go in as one of these others. That's not a problem. I'll take out a little bit of time. Reaper, I don't know what I'm going to do about you. Ow. Okay. Oh yeah, because they changed it. So it's like, it's all based on your like sync level stuff. I see. I see. Can I do it as a summoner? Probably not. If it's not letting me do it as the others. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. I don't really know how that all works. If we're being real. If we're being real. Alright, let's go dip our toe in to see what it looks like in there. I'm not super confident that it's going to be all that hopping, but you never know. It's a Friday night. Well, Friday early morning. Very Friday. Hey, maybe we get some others that lucked into it. We can get some other third shifters like me. That'd be real nice. We should make a club. If we did that, we could all play together. Then we'd never have an issue. Okay. So they had 14 in Castrum. That's a good sign. Kind of surprising, but you know what? Sure. The other question is, am I going to be able to even take anything in here? I am not so sure. Oh yeah, they even killed all the NPCs, so yeah, I probably don't have anyone else in here, and they're probably all in the Castrum right now. This one's easy enough, though. I think we can probably go take this one down. It's just a bunch of the Archaeo demons. Not a ton of XP, but it's something. It's faster than anything else we've got going on. Ugh. Anios, there we go. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Ugh. I do a fair amount of damage. It's fine. We'll live. Well, maybe I do less damage than I thought. This is so easy on any of my DPS classes. When I was doing this as, what did I do this last time as? Machinist? I think Machinist was the last one that I did it on. It was my my PvP main for so long that I wasn't really getting a whole lot of XP on it, despite how much I played Machinist. Just from Crystal and Conflict alone. Yep. I don't think I have like anything that makes damage go up. It'd be really nice. I can make people run faster. That's a thing. I was so worried going into Scholar, but it turns out that because of Carbuncle, like, you really don't do a whole lot. You can like put some shields down and stuff and try and keep people popped up, but like Eos is surprisingly swole. He's a little beefy guy. He really throws out them heals sometimes. Oh, they've got the full Black Bosom dress. That's cool. That's good enough. Good job, everybody. How much did that give me? 229? 230-ish? Not great. Yeah, not great. It's about a tenth. A little less. A little more than that. Not something I really want to spend a ton of time doing. All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and call it there for tonight then. Just, you know, getting a couple things done. Just kind of letting you guys know what's up. We'll be back with like a longer stream tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know what it's going to be yet. I just don't know. It's tricky. Yeah, we got to figure some stuff out. It'll probably be FF10 too. I feel like we really need to catch up on some of that. I've just completely forgotten most of where we were. I've forgotten a lot of what's going on in that game. So yeah, we'll figure it out tomorrow when I wake up. But yeah, thanks a ton for hanging out with me overnight. Just, you know, hanging out a little bit, catching up, doing the late night chats. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a good start to your weekend. Have a happy Friday, and take care. Bye bye.